intense pressure tonight on Mike Bloomberg to bow out of the race, clear a path for Joe Biden.
Michael Bloomberg is having a terrible night for all the millions. And if you lived in Washington, his ads have been running nonstop on Washington TV, which is Northern Virginia. He's not having a good night.
It seems pretty clear that he's going to have a decision to make after this that could alter the race moving forward, because he's not getting a very good return on his investment.
Hey, Mike, say stop and frisk. Racist piece of
I got something important really wrong. I didn't understand that back then, the full impact that stops were having on the Black and Latino communities. I was totally focused on saving lives, but as we know, good intentions aren't good enough.
I'd like to talk about who we're running against. A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg.
She was really mean to Mini Mike. I'll tell you, the way she treated him. He didn't know what hit him. He's going, oh, get me off of this stage. Get me off! Get me off of this stage!
I mean, they just look at you and they say, what on earth are you talking about? And you say, well, this person identifies his or her gender as different than what's on their birth certificate. And they say, what do you mean? You're either born this or you're born that.
Okay, you spent a lot of time in Texas?
Tejas, we'd say here.
What'd you say?
Tejas.
Tejas.
That's Spanish for Texas.
Okay.
You're in a Cuban neighborhood, so you got to know
Gotcha.
your audience. All right, well,
you show up with prostate cancer and you're 95 years old. We should say, go and enjoy. Have a nice day. Lead a long life. There's no cure, and you can't do anything. If you're a young person, we should do something about it. Society's not willing to do that yet.
If you go to the middle of the country, people would say, if your conversation during a presidential election is about some guy wearing a dress and whether he, she, or it can go to and go to the locker room with their daughter, that's not a winning formula for most people.
95% of your murderers, and murder victims fit one MO. You can just take the description, Xerox it, and pass it out on male, minority, 51. That's true in New York, it's true in virtually every city.
Joe Biden went out and apologized for being male, over 50, white. He apologized for the one piece of legislation, which is actually a pretty good anti-crime bill, which if the liberals ever read it,